Hey guys, it's Cass from Healing Heart Recovery. I hope everyone has had an amazing Tuesday. I wanted to come on and just do a quick video for you guys. Also, I want to remind you that May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And if you are interested in helping fight against the stigma against mental illness, I would encourage you to go to the NAMI website. I can't speak as usual. NAMI, and do some research on how you can get involved. But tonight, the decks that I am using are the Postcards from Spirit deck, the Soul Truth Awareness card deck, and a deck that I created just from my own experiences through therapies and different things. So the Postcard from Spirit tonight says, "Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect of life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here." And that's your message from Spirit. So what I'm getting from this card is really thinking about all the acts that you do throughout the day, really doing everything that you do from a space of love, an unconditional love. When you act from a space of unconditional love, you're really opening your heart up to experience so many different things in life. You're opening yourself up to experience a whole new bounty of feelings and emotions and just joy in your life. And while, we can get clouded with anger and sadness and blame and shame and guilt, we can also try to look at things from a more compassionate standpoint. If someone has hurt us, of course, naturally, our response to that may be quick to anger or, quick to judge somebody. But if we can instead become curious and look through a lens of curiosity and respond to that person with compassion and a sense of unconditional love, it not only helps our response to that person, but it also helps us continue having that unconditional love in our hearts. Because when someone does us wrong, and we anger or we close off, we get angry and resentful, that only takes away from the love in our hearts. And that kind of closes your heart off over time. If somebody hurts you over and over again, or you've gone through a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of guilt, a lot of shame, you're going to close your heart off, and eventually, you won't have any love coming in. And again, it's not just romantic love, but you won't even have a love for life. So in order to enjoy your life and just live from a place of love and happiness, because if you are happy and, you're living through a lens of love, and it doesn't have to be romantic love. Again, it can just be a love for all things. Your heart space is going to be more open, and you're going to enjoy things more in life. You're going to have more positivity. You're going to be happier. So I am getting with this card is just, trying to live from a place of unconditional love, not only for others, but for yourself. And, cultivate curiosity and compassion for other people, and keep your heart open to live from a place of unconditional love, regardless of if someone else has hurt you. Don't close your heart off because of that other person. That's just what I'm getting from that card. Okay, on to the Soul Truth card. Now, what I love about this Soul Truth Awareness deck, with these cards, I like to, read what the card says and then meditate on it or journal on it. And meditation and journaling are both really good healing tools. So if you're someone who is working on healing yourself, that might be something good for you to do, either journaling or meditating. The other thing I love about this deck is this deck kind of is a reminder to all of us that, no matter what we've gone through in life and how much pain we've suffered, none of us are broken. And even though we might feel like we're broken or we're not enough, we are not broken and we are all enough. So just try to keep that in mind. So this Soul Truth card here, it says, am I in my head or in my heart? And what is the quality of your self-talk? Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. So today's soul action is to master your mind. Watch an inspiring video, do some tapping, read an empowering book, or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. And this is all about leaving out that negative self-talk. Also living from a place of unconditional love, not only for others, but for yourself. Self-forgiveness, positive self-talk. If you talk down to yourself and you talk bad about yourself, how do you expect others to see you differently? And really, when you live in a place of authenticity, it's not so much about how others see you, but it's more about how you see yourself. And if you see yourself as this negative person who is not worthy or is full of shame, doesn't deserve anything good, your outside world is going to reflect that. So just keep that in mind. Try to, really think about the good things. Do something that is inspiring to you today. Do something good for yourself and keep your self-talk positive. I know I've mentioned in other videos and everybody talks about self-care, and, self-care is not always bath bombs and, facial masks, but it can be. But it's really taking care of yourself because, whether it's emotionally, physically, mentally, you have to do those things for yourself, because if you don't, you're going to burn out and you can't take care of anyone else when you are pouring from an empty cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. There's nothing there to give. So please take some time out for yourself and do something that is going to help you strengthen your mind, because when we can master our minds and we can put positivity into our minds, we can, speak to ourselves in a place of compassion, again, a place of self-love, it will, over time, change your mindset. And, it'll help you with your depression. It'll help you with your anxiety because you'll think higher of yourself. You'll be less anxious. It's not going to cure it, but self-talk and how you view yourself is definitely something that will help you in the long run. And then the last card here from the deck that I created that I pulled. Now, what I do with all my decks is, I will talk to Spirit and I ask Spirit, I shuffle and I'll have a card pop out. So these are all cards that, I ask Spirit for, and the those are the cards that come out of the decks. I don't sit there and pull the cards out. So I like how these cards all go together. But anyway, the last card is self-care. It's mental self-care. It's taking care of yourself mentally. And I feel like this card and the soul action card really go together, because it's all about how you are talking to yourself, how you are mentally taking care of yourself. So I urge you to do something for yourself today. I know it's already late in the evening, but there's still time. And if you see this video tomorrow or whenever you are guided towards it, please take some time out and do whatever it is that's going to help you master your mind and help you improve your mental, your mental self-care and your mental space. Whatever that is, whether it is journaling, whether it's doing one of these recommended activities on here, which is, watch an inspiring video, do some tapping, read an empowering book, write out all the reasons you believe in yourself and your dreams. Other things you could do, buy yourself a self-care journal or I have several self-care journals that I have. One's called Let That Shit Go. I love that one. Then there's other just self-care check-in journals that I have, or I just journal my thoughts down for the day. If you're feeling certain feelings, just put it down on paper, get it out of your mind. Sometimes just clearing that space will help you so much, because you get it out of your mind, you stop thinking about it. What else could you do? I mean, taking a bath, and like I said, it's not all about bath bombs and face masks, but sometimes taking some time out for yourself, light a candle or two, maybe grab a glass of wine if that's what you do, and have a bath. That'll help clear your mind. Go to the beach, spend some time at the beach, sit down, think, reflect about your day, go for a hike, sit in nature. Whatever it is that you do to take care of yourself mentally, go to therapy. I want to say I'm a big supporter of therapy. I do go to therapy, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I've been in therapy for a while, and it's done wonders for me. And I have no shame in my game when I tell people I do therapy, because it has helped me. Talking to somebody who's not going to judge me makes me feel better, but also talking to somebody who's going to sit there and call me out on my shit when I need it, I appreciate that, because sometimes we all need that. But whatever that is for you, whatever helps you mentally, take some time out and do some self-care for yourself. All right, guys, I hope everyone has had a great night. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, share, or subscribe to my page. I hope everyone, again, has a great night, and please take some time out to care for yourself. It is necessary. It's not selfish. You cannot take care of anyone else if you don't take care of yourself. All right, guys, have a great night. I appreciate everyone. All right, bye-bye.